next one, we are going to be seeing how to create landing page. So I know we can be, we've talked about how we can collect data, or we can collect information from the subscribers by using embedded form and pop-up form. So let's see how we can be able to collect data by using landing page. So all you need to do is just to click on create form, and it's going to take you to this place where you can be able to create your new form. And we've done embedded form, we've done pop-up form. So now let's see how we can create a landing page inside of Mailchimp. So to create a landing page, it's going to ask you to select the name of your landing page. So let's say we want to add this as contact or let's say consultation page. So we are naming this consultation page, and we want this particular audience to go to CRM instructor. So that means you can set up different landing page for different people. So let's say like the way we do in CRM instructor, where we have people that are interested in email marketing, and we have people that are interested in CRM, and we can be able to set up that, okay, we want these people to go to CRM leads, or we want these people to go to email marketing leads. So if you set up a consultation page, which is a landing page, and you're collecting details for everybody that interested in CRM instructor or in CRM things, you can set up that particular audience for that. And if you do not know how to create audience, please refer back to the place where we explain how to create audience inside of Mailchimp. So after selecting the audience you want to use, then you click on continue to builder, and that is going to take you to where you can be able to select a particular landing page template you want to use for your business. They have different landing pages you can actually pick from, so you can select the one that you want. We can manage some of them. Let me see the one we can use. So we selected a particular template, and it's going to take us to the editor page where we can be able to design that particular landing page. Okay, so as you can see, this is the whole of the landing page. We can edit all of this, and we can add in whatever we want to add in. As you can see, they have different blocks. They're having different blocks that you can use. You can drag in text, you can use box text, you can use divider, image group, social follow, share button, you can use the sign up form. You can also add in a video. And for the style, they have different style, like where you can be able to, oh sorry, this is for the style for each of the block. So you can edit each of these. You cannot I don't think you can edit from here, so you have to edit inside of all of this block. So for the header, for instance, this image, we can decide I want to replace this image, and we can replace it to whatever we want. And when you click on replace, it's going to take you to this place where you can be able to add your image. So let's see if we can replace it with a particular image that we have. Okay, so I'm just going to pick a random image for us to use so that we can be able to add that as our background. I hope it works. Okay, so I have added in that image in here, and we can also decide I want to position this to the top, or want to position this to the center or the bottom. Whatever it is you want to use, you can actually do that. And you can also decide to click on this text in here, and you can reduce the particular text if you want. You can edit this by reducing the text size. So if you reduce the text size, as you can see, it is reducing. You can also decide to, oh, it's a logo, sorry, not a text, it's a logo. So we can decide to change this to fit in whatever. You can say you want to change this to your business logo, or you can decide that you want to change this text also. So when you click on this text and you click on this, you can be able to change this, and maybe you'll say something like welcome to CRM instructors, blah 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 blah. And as you can see, the our story page, you can be able to also edit this text in here and write whatever it is you want to write. The same thing applies for all of these, and for each text, as you can see in here, and for each block you can decide to remove this. So for instance, if we want to remove our story, we can click on delete here, and this is going to take off that particular page in here. That the our story block is going to take it off. So that is for that. You can also decide that you want to adjust the color for this particular background. You can adjust the color for this. You can add in an image if you want as the background for that. So let's pick a I don't want image actually. Let me see color. So we can pick a color for that particular background. You can also use image. Okay. Yeah, so let's say we want to use something like this. let's keep it that way once you use that. And we can also adjust our button. So this is the place where you can be able to edit this button by adding on whatever you want to add. So you can also decide to delete some things, you can duplicate. The same thing applies to this. You can edit the paragraph, you can, yeah, you can edit all of this thing in here. When you're done, you click on save and close. So if you come back to each of these settings, you can be able to pick in whatever it is you want to pick in and just edit that in. So for instance, you can see the mobile styles. You can also edit whatever it is you want. You can see the notification bar, you can edit that also. And the Mailchimp badge also, you can see, which is going to show up at the end. You can decide that you want to take it off, or you can add it in if you want. I want to take it off actually. So let's see, if we go back to blocks, we can also drag and drop some things that we need inside of this place. So for instance, if we want to drag in an image here, we just need to drop the image in here, and we can bring that image. We can add from Canva if you want. I'm going to show you how to add Canva inside of Mailchimp in a minute. Or you can decide that you want to browse some images that we currently have on our Mailchimp account, and just click on insert, and that is going to insert our image in. As you can see, this image has been inserted in, but it is too big, so I'm just going to reduce it a bit. Yeah, I think that is perfectly fine. Yeah, okay, we can also adjust the style for this, and we can set up the setting for this also. When you're done, you click on save and close, and that is for image. You can also add in divider, you can add in image and text, you can also add in image card, you can add in image plus text, you can add in a button like this one. You can also add in a sign up form that is going to allow people to be able to sign up uh to your landing page, or inside of your landing page. So if you click on the sign up form and you add that in, you can see that the email address is actually very compulsory. You can also decide that you want to add in the first name, you want to add in the last name, and you can decide that you want to make this required, or you want to make this required also. You can also decide to add in whatever it is you want, but you have to make sure that these have been created inside of your particular audience page. So you can also decide to add the button text. Instead of using subscribe, you can use sign up now, or you can use get your free book now, or you can use sign up for your freebie now. Whatever it is you want to do, you can add that in. So when you're done, you want to click on save, and this is going to be the success message that is going to be sent after they've submitted the form. So you want to edit this, you can edit this, or you can change it to whatever you want. You can add all of these settings in here. You can even add an image if you want. You can also decide that after the form is submitted, we want to send a confirmation message, or you can decide that, you know what, I don't want to send a confirmation message, I want to send them to my website. You are free to do that. You have the free will to do that. So you can send to the web address, whereby you can be able to put in your web address, maybe crminstructors.com, or whatever it is you want to use, you can use that. Yeah, so when we are done, we click on save and close. I do not want web address. Oh no, ouch. Okay, so let me go back. Yep. Okay, so I'm back in here. Yeah, so for the sign up form, like I was saying, I can also decide that I want to lead them to a confirmation message, and the confirmation message has been added in already. So I can click on save and close, and I can also decide to add in a social follow if I want. I do not like this footer. Okay, so let me just add in my social follow. So let me drag that in here, and for the social follow, I can decide to add in whatever it is I want to add. I can decide that I want to use, let's say I want to use my Facebook, or I can decide to change this to X, which is now Twitter, or I can say that I want to use this for our YouTube channel, and I want to use this for our website. So you can change all of this link, and this can be crminstructors.com. That is our website. You can also decide to add in your email, which is contact at crminstructors.com. And you can also decide to add in your YouTube URL. You can add in your X URL if you want. Then you click on save, and that is going to save for your footer. So let me go back in the style and go back to footer, and I want to replace this image, or I just want to remove it. Yeah, okay, so let's leave that in, and I want to remove this padding top to 15. Yeah, so that should move up, and the padding bottom I want to reduce it to 15 also. Okay, then let's say I want to add in a color instead of an image. So this is how the color is going to look like. Okay, so you can also add in other elements you want to add in this particular place for your footer if you want. But yeah, let's just leave it like that. And we can also decide that we go back to blocks, and we can also bring in a video if you want. You can bring in a video inside of this landing page. So let's say we want to drag in a video over here, and we can also decide that the video is going to be, no, sorry, where is my video? Okay, let me drag in my video from here, and I want to put it over here. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, this is it. Sorry. Delete. Okay, so this is my video here, and I can decide that I want to add in a caption, which is going to be like a caption for the video. I want to take that off, and we can add in a video URL inside of this place. So let me get. Okay, so I've grabbed a URL, a video URL from my YouTube channel, and I'm just going to paste that in here. And as you can see, it supports videos from YouTube or from Vemo, whichever one you are using. You can actually add that in, and you can also add a video caption, like I said, and you can click on close and save and close, and that is going to save all of this. So let's save this landing page after we've added in everything, and it's going to take us to this settings page where we can be able to add the page title. So the page title is currently consultation page. You can change what to it to whatever you want, and you can also add in an icon for the landing page. That is going to be like the favicon. You can also decide to change the preview, where this is how it is going to be showing up in a social preview. When people try to share your link, the image is going to show up, and you can also add a description for that, and you can also edit the URL of this landing page. So when you click on edit URL, instead of getting this yeah, you can also add in a custom URL if you want, but we need to connect a domain. So I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute also. So we can use the Mailchimp domain if you want, and instead of using consultation page, you can change this thing to whatever you want. So this thing is going to be generated randomly. You do not have the ability to determine what is going to be here. So Mailchimp will be the one to do that. You do not have control over it. So you click on save for that, and you can also decide to change edit the audience save. Okay. Oh my god, it has been taken. All right, no problem. Consultation. Okay, yeah, so we are using this URL now, and we can decide to edit the audience and say that, you know what, instead of using CRM instructor as the audience, we want this to move to another audience. You can change it to email marketing leads, you can change it to CRM instructor, whichever works for you. You can also decide to add in a tag and say that everybody coming in into this landing page is going to be added as a YouTube contact. So we click on save, and when we click on save, as you can see, it's showing off all of the things we are not doing. It is saying that we are not tracking with Mailchimp. Wait, we are not. Okay, so let's track with Mailchimp, and we can track with Metapixel. We need to track with Google Analytics, but we need Analytics ID, so we do not need that. So let's just click on save. Yeah, so the other things we really do not need them though. So when you're done, you just click on finish later, or you can click on publish. So when you click on publish, it is going to publish your landing page, and people can now start being able to use your landing page to fill out the form and whatever it is you want to do. So now you can copy this link to the landing page, and you can paste it on a tab, and you can see how it is going to show up to everybody coming in into this landing page. As you can see, this is the landing page. I'm sorry it is kind of ugly. It's just for tutorial sake. So this is how it's going to look like. And yeah, I think that is everything. So this is the footer where we added in our social link. This is the form. This is the button. We did not add anything to the button. This is the image, and this is the YouTube video where people can be able to watch the YouTube video on the landing page. Yeah, so that is for that. That is how to create a landing page inside of Mailchimp. So when we go back in here, as you can see, you can edit your landing page if you want. You can also decide to view the report of your landing page, where you are going to be seeing all of the people that came in into your landing page, or the people that visited your landing page, the people that clicked on something, people that subscribed on the form on your landing page. And you can see the conversation, the conversion rates. You can see the conversion rates for your landing page. So that is for landing page, and I hope that was easy for you to set up. And also, do not forget to subscribe to this channel, because we are going to be posting amazing content like this, and I actually do not want you to miss it. So that is it for this tutorial. I hope this walkthrough gave you practical clarity on how you can be able to set up this part of Mailchimp more effectively. Now, if you are part of a business team, or a marketing department, or an agency, or you simply want more structure, hands-on guidance for yourself or for your team, we offer Mailchimp training sections designed around your own actual business workflow. So instead of you just learning random features, we help you understand how to use Mailchimp properly for your own specific business process. So this is especially helpful and useful if multiple people are working inside of the same Mailchimp account in your team, and you want everyone to be aligned on the best practices and structure and workflow management. So if this sounds helpful to you, or this sounds like something you want, you can request your training section using the link in the description below. And if you found this tutorial helpful, please do not forget to also subscribe, and also like this video, and also share with everyone that you think is going to need this video. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye.